Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Okay, so today is a Monday. What do we do on Mondays? Makeup Monday. So for today's video, I wanted to switch it up a bit. I know I always say that. I'm sorry. Okay, today's video is going to be a little bit different compared to the other ones that I do. They're all different. I decided to go ahead and show you guys all the makeup products I regret buying. Surprisingly, it was quite hard because I feel like most of the makeup products that I have, I've really liked. So let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with primer. I do have pores. And of course, I try to make them less visible when I do my makeup. And I really had high hopes for this one. This is the Sheet Glam. This is the Pore Eraser. So I'm just gonna go right in with this primer. So I feel like I could barely tell the difference when I used it. Last time, I wanna say I've only used it once or twice, maybe twice. But last time I used it, it was really pulling on my skin a lot more. Maybe it was because I didn't prep my skin as well, but we're gonna give it another try and we might have a different opinion. We'll see. Like in the other videos that I did using this primer, I am going to focus it in the areas that need it the most, which is gonna be this area right here. This is where I have the most pores. All right, so next, let's move on to foundation. Now, this foundation I've had for probably a year, maybe. I've only used it once, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so this is the foundation that I ended up picking. Now, this is the brand Amoras. Now, I haven't really heard of this brand. I've only seen it at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Now, when I did my research on this foundation, this is the darkest shade they had, which is crazy because this is actually quite light on me. I don't know. I had a lot of mixed feelings about this foundation. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply. Let's do that. Honestly, I feel like the shade is not that bad. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. We're still gonna go ahead and do it and try our best. I'm gonna carve out the top of the brows with this foundation as best as I can. All right, so last time I tried this, I feel like it was definitely way more high coverage than this. Right now, it's kind of going on a little sheer. Did I shake it? I don't think I shook it. Let's shake it. And let's try it again. Yeah, I definitely had to shake it. That's my bad. I didn't shake it at all, actually. Foundation is done. Okay. I know this is way lighter, obviously. That just means we have to do extra bronzing or contouring. But let's go ahead and move on to concealer. Now this one might be a shocker, okay? But hear me out. I don't know what it is, okay? I absolutely love the applicator and I really tried to like this. I feel bad. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just haven't found the right foundation to match this with. But anyways, this is the Fenty Beauty Concealer. Now this is the hydrating long wear. I don't know what it is. I think it might just be the formula. I feel like it creases really bad under the eyes. I don't know. The applicator is absolutely stunning. I think it's literally perfect to like carve out the brows, obviously, but the product itself, I don't know. All right, so real quick, maybe, just maybe, I used the wrong foundation to go with this. I just thought putting Fenty and Fenty together would work, but since this is a hydrating, I did use a full coverage concealer. I did use a full coverage foundation. Maybe those two just don't go good together. Maybe. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and blend this out. The coverage as well, I'm not a big fan of. It does say it's a long wearing concealer, so I don't know. We'll see. And real quick, since I'm doing this video, I have a question. So let me know if you guys want to see more videos like these, like products I regret buying, products I don't regret buying, especially for SheGlam. Okay, I have a lot of SheGlam. If you guys want to see my top favorites, I already made a video of that one, but if you guys want to see the worst ones of SheGlam, let me know, because I got tea. Okay, well, it's not really tea, it's just products I don't really like. Right, so concealing is done. Honestly, I feel like the brows don't look too bad. I do want to like grow out my brows just to reshape them. I don't know, they're really wonky and it bothers me when I'm editing my videos, and I apologize, but I don't know how to do my brows. We're trying. But for now, ignore the wonky brows. This is what the makeup is looking like so far. Honestly, it's not terrible. Okay, hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully it's not too bad. So up next, we're gonna move on to bronzing and blush. Now I'm gonna do these two together just because they kind of go together. For me, it is definitely these SheGlam sticks. I personally don't like it. I don't know. This one smells like chocolate. It smells really good, but I feel like it just applied very chalky. Last time I went straight on the face, it did smudge off the makeup. So this time I'm gonna go in with a brush. Maybe I have different thoughts. Let's just go ahead and apply this. Okay, honestly, why is this not bad? I really thought my makeup by now was gonna look terrible, but it's not. It doesn't look too bad. Real quick, I'm just gonna go in and try to contour out the nose. Just so we have a little bit extra warmth on the face, just because that foundation was a whole lot lighter. With that same product, I am gonna add it at the ends of the eyes, a little bit of definition. So this is the Snatch and Define. Sorry, I didn't tell you guys what it was. I personally still have the same feelings with this. I feel like kind of looks chalky. I feel like it doesn't really work well with other products, at least the ones that I've been using. So this one is the Snatch and Blush. The color is absolutely stunning. I have always wanted a blush this color, and when I got this, I was so happy. I didn't realize that it actually had some shimmer to it, which honestly, I feel like I liked it even more. The only issue is obviously when I went in with it, it was splotchy, it picked up my makeup, and it just didn't work out. So let's try it again, but with a brush. So let's just go right in. I'm not sure if it picked anything up. Oh, it did. And again, we can't forget the blush on the nose. We love blush on the nose. Anyways, let's move on. The blush itself honestly wasn't too bad. I just feel like it doesn't melt. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Now that we have the contour and the blush, let's go ahead and set the under eyes. Didn't really like this one. Okay, this is, how do you pronounce that? W7, I don't know. And as soon as I saw it was a banana, I was like, I need that, because I absolutely love the banana loose slash setting powder. Whatever it is, if it's banana, I need to try it. The main reason why I didn't really like this one, the shade of banana just really wasn't it for me. It was a little too dark. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I feel like it's a little too dark to be considered banana. Maybe, just me, I don't know. But let's go ahead and add it. Usually when I add it to the under eyes, you can tell that it's way darker. And me personally, I absolutely love the inner face glow. Let's go ahead and apply this. Can you guys tell the difference? I don't know. I feel like this one's way more vibrant, just out there. And then this one kind of just mutes it down. That's what I don't like about this one. It doesn't stand out. All right, so I went ahead and set that under the eyes, on the forehead, on the nose, and on the chin. Pretty much everywhere that I concealed. Now this one, I did have another one that I was gonna pick, but I did a little bit of research and turns out that they use really, really bad ingredients for it, and it is the Dollar Tree Pro Luxe, and I just don't have those no more. I do want to thank the comment that, you know, kind of reached out and let me know. Thanks for the heads up. I did get rid of those. So the second in line was this one. Right, so now I think it's time to move on to brows. Now for this, I am going to be going in with a brow gel. This is Dollar Tree brow gel. I grabbed this one actually not so long ago, and when I first tried it on, I was like, okay, it's actually laying down my brows. So what this does, I just realized these are a little wonky. Anyways, so it feels like it's hardening on the brows, but it kind of just holds them in place, but you can kind of just move. It's not it, okay? If you've seen this and you have been eyeing it, it's not worth it. It doesn't do much for the brows, in my opinion. I haven't really been a fan of any type of gel, especially laying down my brows like this. I feel like I look weird. I might look weird, I might not look weird. This one might be a little too like gel down. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it, okay? I probably should have done this before the whole foundation concealer. They look rough. I'm gonna just try to fix around the brows where I messed up. Hopefully you can't really tell, but we're just gonna move on because the whole point of this is products that I don't like, and this gel is definitely it. Are my brows even? Probably not. Let's move on. So now let's move on to some highlight. You guys know I absolutely love a good highlight. Now, one that I was not a fan of was this Disney Minnie Mouse collab from Makeup Revolution. I'm not gonna lie, the packaging, she's cute, okay? I love that she comes with a little mirror. I love that she has two little, I feel like the glow isn't there, okay? You guys can tell that I barely used it, and honestly, when I got this, I was like, I'm gonna use the crap out of this. I could literally use this as like highlight on the blush. I can use this as highlight. The pigment is not there, okay? So I was, not gonna lie, a little disappointed. Fallout, 100% there. Let's just go ahead and add this everywhere. I don't know, maybe if you like light highlight, this might be it. Personally, me, I love myself a bright, like, I can't tell a difference from my dewy skin to this. I don't know, we're just gonna keep going. You can see where I'm picking in because of all that fallout. Anyways. With this shade over here, I'm just gonna ever so lightly add it on top of the blush. Now, I might have messed up. We're just gonna dab that away. I mean, if we did it on one side, we gotta do it to the other side. So let's just kind of pretend like it's meant to be there. Now let's move on to mascara. Now, I was gonna show you the one that I absolutely did not like, and I actually regret buying it because I spent 18 bucks on this mascara, and it is the Benefit Rolling Lash. I don't know, I'll put it here. Now, I absolutely did not like that one. I feel like the formula was just not it. It really made my lashes droop. Now, I did give that mascara to Mia so she can play with it, and I have no idea where it's at. So we're gonna go in with this e.l.f. The main reason why I picked this e.l.f. one is because this is the dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash. So this is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. This mascara actually leaves my lashes look stunning, but I feel like they just don't hold the curl, and it kind of just gets sloppy. Like, it's not the best mascara. Okay, so we're just gonna go right in. It looks stunning at first, okay? I was surprised, and then I feel like it just kind of goes downhill. This one isn't too bad, but the Benefit one, I don't know. I feel like the formula is a little too heavy, and it just gets a little messy. I don't know. Let's get up close and look at these lashes. They look stunning, right? If only they could just hold perfect. Now, for the moment I have been waiting for, let's do lips. Okay, so let's start off with lip liner. I bought this Essence lip liner just to try it out, just to see how the formula was. Me personally, I wasn't a fan. I don't know if I'm just not a fan of the color. It is a little drying. Like, I keep doing swatches because I'm still trying to process whether I like this or not. Now, this does say it is a long-lasting lip liner. Usually long-lasting or matte or like very, I don't know, not as smooth. I don't know. This one I feel like just feels very rough and chalky. I don't know. I feel like the formula just isn't it, and I totally messed up. Let me fix it. I completely forgot. I wasn't gonna add lip liner just because of the lipstick. It doesn't go great with this color. But let's move on to lipstick. Literally, hands down, 100%. I stand by this. I did not like this one. This is the Maybelline Green Edition. This is the buttercream lipstick. I did not like this. I love the whole green concept, obviously. The formula to this just was not it, okay? I will do a swatch for you guys. I feel like it is kind of like patchy. And no matter how many times I go over it, I just feel like it just gets patchier and patchier, and it doesn't blend. I don't know. Let's go ahead and add this to the lips. It's just so patchy. I feel like Snow White. Anyways, if I had to pick a gloss, now it's not necessarily that it's terrible, it's not awful. I just personally, let me show you. Okay, so you see this gloss, right? You see all the different shift in the glitter. You can see it turn purple, green, I don't know. It looks stunning, right? But as soon as you swap it, all that just fades away. I was very drawn to the color shifting. And when I realized that you can't really see it on the lips, it was kind of disappointing. The smell is really good though. The only issue is that you have to add a thick layer of gloss. But even then, I feel like it's not really giving off what I kind of had in mind. I will say it is not sticky. Okay, I don't remember how much I ended up paying for that one, but I did buy it at 5 and Below, so it probably wasn't, I mean, it's LA Colors. So all the setting sprays that I have, I want to say that they're pretty good. I mean, they all have different, you know, it all varies in what they're for. I have my long-lasting setting spray. I have my dewy setting spray. I have my matte setting spray. You know, they all have a purpose. So if I had to pick one, it'll be this one. So this is my Tarte setting spray. This is the Rainforest of the Sea. This is the 4-in-1. Now, I got this a while ago, and I think I even mentioned it in another video that I just want to use it up already. I want to be able to just throw it out, and I don't want to throw it out with the product. I'm really picky sometimes when it comes to like citrus smells. Sometimes I can stand it, sometimes I feel like it's overpowering, and this one has a very strong citrus orange smell. Let's just put it on. The setting spray does have to dry down just a little bit, but let's go ahead and move on. Now, this is what the makeup look is looking like. Now, the lashes themselves don't look too bad. I will give e.l.f. that. The only reason why I actually picked this one is because of the whole benefit thing. So I feel like if I had the benefit one, I would not be happy. Real quick, I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I do want to say, even though I made this video talking about the products I don't like, I'm honestly super grateful that I even get to have these products in front of me and that I actually get to use them. I know I always try to pick at different makeup products that I have just to go ahead and use them. I don't like putting makeup to waste. But anyways, real quick, if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, how else will you find me? I make videos like these quite often. Friday is gonna be a SheGlam video, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. I've never said that. It feels weird. But anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.